Hey everybody, my name is Ryan with Best Kiteboarding. You're obviously on greenhatkiteboarding.com. Back here again next to Mike Shitsoff, my buddy. He's riding the TS, as are a lot of our riders. Alexander Neto, Brazilian guy. Chris Bobrick, he's on the PKRA, North American guy. Wake style shredder. Those are the super high-end, top professionals in the sport. I ride the TS. My friends ride the TS. People are teaching us the TS. It's a kite that works for everybody. It's got light bar pressure. At the same time, you always know where the kite's at. And we try to create a really short, compact, simple ride. You'll see a lot of kites out there with a lot of moving parts, a lot of pulleys. Those all eat up sensitivity and feel, and you start to lose a connection to your kite. We want to make kites that your rider can focus on what they're doing because they can feel where their kite's at. They don't have to look at it. They don't have to think about it. So that's the TS. It's your open C-shaped kite. It's got its micro bridle. It does have double core ripstop. That's inline on all products in 2014. It's one of the strongest canopy materials on the market, and of course it has a twist lock. If you get out there and you try it, you're going to have a great time. Whether you're unhooking, throwing a mega loop, or you're learning how to ride for your first time. That's the TS. I ride it. Most of the team does. We all love it. Get out on it, try it, and boost on it. But beware, if you boost, make sure you have lots of room downwind of you. This kite will give you insane angle. I'm not joking. It's not BS. Make sure that when you jump for the first time on it, you've got plenty of room because you will go up higher than what you expect.
BS, it's TS.
Here we've got the Kahoona Plus. Kahoona Plus, the tagline is ready to ride because that's exactly how it is. If you're a beginner and you're getting your first kite, you're going to get this, you're going to pump it up, you're going to rig the lines, and the kite's going to work. We've been on, this is the 6th year for the Kahoona, it's the version 6. Each year we've refined it, little bits here and there, but it's such a phenomenal kite. You don't want to change too much. You don't want to, radicalize it. So here it is, Gisela. She's got the Gisela Polito Pro Centers. Gisella's obviously an 8-time, PKRA world champion. But she also has schools throughout the world that teach exclusively on Kahoona, and they do this because it allows their instructors to get to teach their students the fastest, and it allows the students to progress at the fastest level. Again, it's got the double core ripstop. It's got easy pump, so you can pump it up in one spot. The twist lock, it's going to split everything. It's got the swept wingtip, so it relaunches insanely easy. And of course, just like the other kites, it's got the new twist lock valve. If you're taking a lesson, if you want a kite that just lets you, cruise back and forth, have fun. If you want to boost, it gives you nice loft and hang time, but at the same time, always be there whenever you need it for the main kite. It's called the Cabo. This is in version 2. We've got one of the best wave riders in the world, Pedro Henrique. Pedro's the junior world champion for surfing in 2000. He's a KSP competitor, and he's also on the PKRA Wave Tour. This guy's one of the best surfers and kite surfers in the world, hands down. Whether it's windy or not, this guy's on the water and he's shredding. To get his input into the kite, it allows us to make a kite that a surfer would want to try. And if you're a kite surfer or you're a casual surfer and you're thinking about getting into kiting, you should try this because it's going to allow you to have the same feel when you're on the wave without a kite. But at the same time, be able to sheet in and catch the next wave and not have to paddle back. You can see it's got a little bit fuller wingtip than it did last year. We kind of took the TS wingtip, which allows the kite to turn a little bit more aggressively. We brought it into this, but it still has a really simple 3-strut design. It's got a really small micro bridle, and that allows the kite, when you ride down the line, to drift and the kite stays in the exact same spot. When you're riding on the waves, you want to be able to focus on riding and not on the kite, and you want a kite that stays in the same spot if you're going right at it, if you're riding away from it. You need a kite that's really, really stable, and that's what the Cabo allows you to do. It's got lighter bar pressure, and it's really nimble. So if you're somebody who's got like sore elbows, or you don't want to have to muscle a kite, you can get on the Cabo. It's always going to be where you want it. Really, really light, really finesse. But at the same time, when you let go, you sheet out, or you're just riding casually, it's going to stay in the exact same spot as you left it. I've been riding the Cabo for a few weeks now, and some really good waves at Cape Hatteras that we get this fall. I think we should change the tagline. It says charge every wave. It allows you to do that, but it allows you to be anywhere you want to be. A lot of kites with more low end, they pull you off the wave. Other kites with not enough low end, you'll have a double overhead set coming at you, and you got to get out of there, and it's not giving you the power that you need. Pedro's been working with our R&D team, for the last 2 years on this kite. We've really got a wave kite that allows you to be where you want, delivering the power, and allowing you to go vertical on the lip, having a good time. So that's Pedro, that's the new Cabo, version 2, check it out. We also have Mark Moderman, who's one of the New Jersey kiters and surfers. He's up in that area, he's riding it, really, really likes the kite, says it's much better than last year's. Last year's was great, but anytime that you have another revision, you get another year to work on it, you're going to be able to fine tune it and just take it that next step forward. So if you think about getting into wave riding, think about buying your first surfboard, give a shot on the Cabo because it's going to really allow you to take that to the next level and have a lot of fun.